We love it. Hello, welcome to another fine episode of the Friday Night Roundtable with
Well, we don't know if it's fine
us here. We are a ship without a rudder tonight. We are Sans Spaniard. We have no idea what we're doing, so if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe. It'll help us out a lot.
Yeah.
And we'll do our check-ins. We're going to go ahead and start with Mr. Preacher over there in the People's Republic of Illinois.
The Democratic People's Republic of Illinois.
I
know many
corrected.
people don't exactly watch the Wednesday on the spot, but I worked an election today or this week on Tuesday. It was a yeah, it was. Hey, it was a couple $100 to sit around on my butt and just watch 55 people vote. That's all it was.
That was it.
That's all. It's a consolidated primary, and it was the Democratic Party that was voting against each other essentially for the nominee. I was in Cal City actually.
Oh, hey, all right.
So there were 3 precincts where I was, and I had 3 people. I smiled, said hello. They looked down at my name tag and flipped me off as they went to some other precinct.
Good.
Because you have to declare whether you're Democrat or Republican. Well, if you want a job on the south side of Chicago, just declare yourself a Republican, because there's not a lot of those. So
interesting.
we get called about elections all the time. Oh, we need a Republican judge. We need a Republican judge.
$200 for you.
Yeah, it's
Or
$200.
Whatever.
Where was a polling place?
Just off of Burnham, VFW Hall.
Oh, okay.
And no one knows where that's at. Hoger,
I do.
Over to you.
My brother does. I've been working all week. It's very boring.
I was gonna say, how is the bus business?
Wow, that is quite the check-in for us tonight.
Well, you get mad about all my topics I bring up. I had a hell of a week. I had to go to court for work.
What? Really? What happened?
People suing me. Well, it's a
not you personally, right?
It was. Well, hold on. I'll get to that.
Okay.
It was a.
Oh, geez.
What the fuck you call it? It was a adjudication hearing with the village like planning commission or some shit because of the way that we have our lot striped and where we have all the buses parked.
What?
I guess they don't have much to do in the winter.
Probably not.
Who cares? Why does that matter?
We got cited because it's a village ordinance and they're doing their job. So anyway, the guy that came and wrote me the citation, it turns out that was his first citation that he had signed, and he put my name in the like defendant thing or violator, the violator. He put my name in the defendant or whatever, and the name of the company underneath it in the second one. They're supposed to be reversed. And the adjudicator guy, he wasn't a judge, the city planning commissioner gave him a bunch of shit. Because I'm like, they're calling me. They're not calling, the company name. They're calling my name. And I'm like, wait a second. I'm there with my boss, and he's just sitting in the chair next to me, and he's laughing. He's like, you better get up there. Like, thanks, Dick. Get your ass up here with me.
Right.
So, yeah. So technically, I was fined by the village. That was no fun. Yeah, I know. I had to do some of that. Some quick tap dancing.
So dumb.
Yeah, so that's going on.
Dumb.
People are all fighting with each other. It's still snow on the ground and chilly in people's.
Oh yeah, you still got WrestleMania 45 going on at your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me, speaking of people
interesting.
fighting each other, I wanted to get your opinion on the Syrian Biden bombing Syria.
No, we'll get to that. I'm gonna do my check-in first, though.
Oh, you got to do your check-in first. Sorry about that, Doc.
Yeah, no worries. Well, tonight my check-in is about my kid, and people always tell you like how great kids are, but they never actually tell you like the dumbest things or how bad it can be. Because today I listened to this probably 300 times.
You got your...
No less than 300 times.
Gross.
In my mind.
Okay.
That's my check-in.
Well, take it away and throw it in the trash.
No. That's not a good idea.
She won't know.
Accidentally lose it.
She'll forget about it in a day. She's what? She's what, like a year?
She remembers.
No, she won't.
Yes, she will. I guarantee she does.
No, she won't. It'll be done in a day.
Can't remember if she can't articulate it.
Say, look at this little stuffed quiet elephant.
We have one of those.
There you
and
go.
That's her favorite. We call it Mr. Elephant.
That's quite a fine name for it to have, I guess.
Yes. He's blue, by the way.
Why is he so sad?
He's not sad. He's happy.
You said he was blue.
Exactly, Jillian. Well, Chippy, my neighbor. Yeah.
Oh, and she's obsessed with the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, too.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still on?
That was after my time.
I mean, we go through the series and then we just started over from the beginning on Disney.
Is that House of Mouse, or is that something different?
No, that's something different.
That's what one of my kids watched. I don't remember. Little bastards running around. 3 or
House
4
of Mouse was like actually like good 2D cell animation. The new one is like 3D computer generated Mickey Mouse and Friends or whatever.
Far out.
Coco Melon. Yeah, we watched that a lot too.
What'd you call me? Oh,
it's a singing sing along type thing where they have nursery rhymes and stuff. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that sounds.
Yeah, the Barney theme song was my favorite. I couldn't get away from it.
Really?
It was my favorite. Yeah.
Huh. Never figured you for a Barney guy.
Yeah.
Thought you'd be more of a Teletubby.
I think Teletubbies were after me.
Oh.
Teletubbies were the next 10 years or whatever.
That was the next
I had
wave.
to listen to that with my siblings.
Yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't tell you what the Teletubbies were. I've probably seen like one episode, and I was like, I think you need to be high to watch that show.
Or like 2.
So yeah, I was going to say, if you do not have all your mental capacities, I'm pretty sure you'll find it entertaining.
Or 2 and high.
Or both, yeah. It is Illinois after all.
I had just the good old fashioned old school Sesame Street. Sesame Street, Fred Rogers,
Yep.
The Electric Company, and Zoom.
Yep.
Zoom.
Yeah, you have no idea what that is.
We had the new version of Zoom.
I have no idea. I've never heard that in my life.
Zoom?
Yeah.
Really?
They
Really?
were the ones that invented Ubby Dubby that kept speaking in it because it was their secret language. I still remember this stuff because I didn't have cable television. I had public TV, so I'm watching PBS after school while doing homework. I mean, you get, Sesame Street in the background.
Nope, not me. I grew up rich.
Or Caillou, though. I thank
God.
God.
You peasants.
You peasants.
What are peasants for? What? Why are you calling us peasants?
You're watching the public TV, or I'm over here watching HBO.
Meh.
We didn't have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whose problem is that? That's not my problem.
PBS was everything.
They didn't have the fucking town wired. We didn't have cable until I was in shit. What? Almost the end. It was right at the end.
This is like an ogre problem, not a dog problem.
Yeah. Zoom was a Bill Cosby show. Bill Cosby was on Electric Company now and then. He had a little thing.
Mm.
And then he had the picture pages, but that was later on Saturday morning.
Let's see. My generation had Reading Rainbow and Wishbone, which was the little Jack Russell Terrier that played the key roles in books. So you got introduced to classics that way. I also grew up in a religious household, so I had
I did not.
I had Adventures in
Thank
Odyssey and VeggieTales as well. So back when they were actually a Christian company and not just like this feel good everybody learn lessons stuff. Yeah.
I've
seen VeggieTales. Preacher, how old are you?
In my 30s.
Wow.
He's
How the
33,
hell do you remember Electric Company then?
34.
34. Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
Blue's Clues was the shit.
Eh.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
now
for my
fucked.
oldest-
Hey
for my
Arnold, Kim
oldest
Possible,
kid.
Rocket Power. I
I
don't
do
know
remember
Woogity. I
Kim
know all
Possible.
of the other ones that you mentioned though. Rocket
I do
Power.
remember
That
Kim
I
Possible.
watched that show a lot.
Yeah, that's all shit my kids watch. Jesus, the oldest one.
See,
Blue's
my
Clues
problem
was
is
lovely.
though I had a father that was big into old cartoons, so I also watched Tennessee Tuxedo
That's good.
and Underdog and
VeggieTales.
Speed
VeggieTales.
Racer.
VeggieTales.
I mean, I watched the old good cartoons, like the old Scooby Doo, not
Mickey
the
Mouse
new crappy
Club,
ones.
Ray
The
Rayner,
good old
Garfield
Scooby Doo,
Goose, and
Garfield
Bozo.
Goose and Bozo. I don't think me and Vic are that far
Garfield
apart.
Goose, yeah. Captain Kangaroo, Ray Rayner, yeah.
I had a guy
Wizzo the Wizard. I still remember Bozo.
Captain Kangaroo was one that was a reference I made. That was probably the first time I felt old. I had a driver. It was probably 2009 or so, 8, 9, 10, sometime around then. So what's that, fucking 12 years ago? And I said, okay. He asked me a question, and I'm like, yeah, you want to talk to Tom? Tom will hook you up. You got to get your camera changed out on your bus. So you want to talk to Tom? And he was a new guy, and it was a huge place I was working at the time. It was like 400 freaking drivers. And he says, who's Tom? And I said, just stand here and look at the door and wait for a guy to come in that looks just like Captain Kangaroo. And the guy looks at me with a blank stare, and he goes, who's Captain Kangaroo?
Yeah, who's Captain Kangaroo?
I had to go in my office and start crying.
Captain
Favorite quote.
Kangaroo.
You don't know who Captain Kangaroo was?
No.
And the moose and all the
Holy
ping pong-
pedophile.
Mr. Rainey. Captain Kangaroo was not a pedophile. Thank you.
He was not.
Holy God.
definitely
He
was
looks
not.
like a straight pedo.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
I mean, I don't always judge a book by its cover, but this book I'm judging.
You, sir, are 100% wrong.
Oh man.
How old are you?
What about Giggle Snort Hotel?
What?
Nope.
Giggle Snort Hotel? Nobody?
Nope.
Never heard
We
of
also had
that.
the Proud Family. That was the
Romper Room.
The BJ Dragon, BJ and the Dragon, or BJ and Dirty Dragon.
BJ and Dirty Dragon?
Yeah.
Are you sure
I'm gonna
that
look
kids
this
should
one.
be watching that show?
Yeah. That dude was a hippie.
Are you sure it's BJ and Dirty Dragon? Oh, WFLD, Channel 32.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that
in
one?
the world?
Was it
That was
Big Comfy
Everybody
Couch?
Died.
That's what it was.
See, Vic.
Oh, I remember the Big Comfy Couch.
Yeah, that was just after me. That was my brother's generation. Was
Yeah, I
that
had a
one.
weird thing for that girl that was on that show. I couldn't. That was another one that my kids watched, and I was being a perv watching it.
Well, she was in her 20s or 30s when she was recording that.
Well, there you go. That's fine. Everything's fine
She
and
was
dandy.
she was freaking old for a kid show.
Hey.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, for a kid show, usually if it's a live action person, it's
Gotcha.
usually a kid. It's usually like
Blob.
12, 13.
Well, Steve was older. Yeah, the Blob.
Well, Steve was, I think he started like in his 20s, and then he started going bald, and then he was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I had to stop watching that show.
And then he started smoking meth, and
all his teeth fell out.
yeah.
He started sucking dick for meth. It was a sad story.
And now he's not Steve anymore.
Nope.
I don't know who the hell he is.
I think
That's
he's just a regular Joe Schmo now. He's just flipping burgers at McDonald's.
Blue's Clues.
Let's see. See if we can find him.
It's a different guy.
Blue's Clues.
Is your cat alive up there, or is it dead?
It's fucking sleeping. It's 19 hours a day like they do.
Oh.
They're useless pets.
Wouldn't that be the life?
No, because you got to shit in a box.
Yeah, but you don't have to clean it up.
You got to cover it up, and then when you go in there, and
You don't have to cover it up.
you
They
have
choose
someone that doesn't change the box for a couple weeks,
to.
and then you got to watch your step,
Gross.
and you get all that litter shit stuck in your feet. And you gotta lick yourself clean.
Hey.
Gross.
Wait, what?
You never
you don't have to do all of that.
Well, if you're a cat, yeah. Or do you just want to sleep 19 hours a day?
No, I actually really don't. I enjoy being awake. I don't even nap. I can't tell you the last time I took a nap. It's been probably a year at least.
Pee Wee Herman wasn't a pedophile.
Pee Wee Herman was totally a pedophile.
No, he wasn't. He just got caught jacking off in a movie. That doesn't make him a pedophile.
At a kid's movie.
No, it wasn't.
So I did find out where Steve
Prove
is
it.
now, by the way.
Bag, and he was spanking it.
Jeez. I did find out where Steve Burns is.
Where is he? The fuck is that?
He is a musician and photographer right now.
So basically, he's living in his parents' basement.
He is completely bald. And there are so many death rumors, he actually renamed his Twitter and Instagram accounts to Steve Burns Alive.
Well, good for Steve.
So
Yikes.
he is alive, yeah, for the time being.
Until he smokes more meth.
And sucks more dick from
Something
it
like that.
with no teeth. Which makes it easier. So I've been told.
Oh, there. Sid, she follows Steve on Twitter. Yeah.
You do?
Incredulous.
Yeah, except she follows Steve.
Wait.
That incredulous look.
Not Steve from Blue's Clues.
No.
Wrong Steve.
Burns alive.
Oh my. I tried that whole Twitter thing. It's so hard to try and keep up with social media. I can't do it.
I have 2 or 3 profiles that I've made like the VIPs, so when they tweet I get updates, but other than that, no. It's not worth it.
It takes too much time. It's so annoying.
I mean, like I use it for, I got a couple of sports teams and rugby teams I follow. There's a couple of like, I get updates for like the Europa Cup's going on right now. I'm a fan of Manchester United, so I have their account. There's some rugby teams I follow on there, but that's about it. So,
Yeah. I can't even tell you the last time I posted anything on my Facebook wall. It's been so long.
most of the
It's
stuff I
probably
post,
just
I
mostly
share.
taken up by my kid now. Because
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. Look at my kid.
My kid. Everybody look at my kid.
Here.
I
Just see a
don't
picture.
care.
Just see a picture.
Maybe she'll look back at it in the future and be like, "Oh, well, I thank you, Dad and Mom, for doing or taking all these pictures of me."
Nah, she won't say that.
Yeah.
Maybe not. She probably won't admit it, but after I die, she will.
Well, yeah. That'll be different.
Oh, of course.
So you got that to look forward to.
Yes.
So I got a question for you, Doc, and this relates to a story I was reading about this morning.
Ooh, I love answering
what-
questions.
Yes. What is the worst travel story you have? Like the worst trip you ever took? Was there something bad that happened? Was it a person that you encountered? What's a bad travel story you have?
My worst travel story was when we were traveling from Kuwait to Iraq in a C-130, and it was the most uncomfortable ride I've ever had in my entire life.
What about
It was
you,
not very
Ogre?
spacious.
Well, that's actually easy. When I got out of the Navy in July of 96, and me and wife number one had decided that we were splitting up upon our return to Chicagoland, and we left out in 2 separate cars with the kids. leaving from Virginia Beach, drive back to Chicago, and we got to DC, and one of the cars broke down, fucking right on the highway. Needed a new distributor cap, and we had to stay an extra night in a fucking hotel in DC, and they
Should have
fixed the
just
car.
left.
That sucked up a bunch of cash. That was about like fucking $650 in 1993 or $1996, and then
Ooh, what is that worth today?
then I almost fell asleep on the fucking Ohio Turnpike because I didn't want to stop because I just wanted to get home. I'm like, I can't stand this bitch no more, and was on the Ohio Turnpike and almost drove off the road, falling asleep, and we had to pull off and spend another fucking night. Yeah, that was probably the worst one. That was no fun.
That would have been about $1,060 back in,
Or today would be $1,000.
or yeah, today would be $1,000.
Oh yeah, we got in a fight in a Wendy's in Maryland because she was having a fit because the bathroom smelled like pee.
Gosh, that sounds crazy.
Okay.
I'll never forget that.
Oh man.
I don't know. What about you, preacher?
Thanks for making me relive that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh man. I don't know.
I haven't had anything quite that
bad
depressing,
travel
but, geez.
story. Probably the worst travel story I had when I was young. My family decided to take a trip down to Disney World with the kids. There was just me and my sister at the time.
Awesome.
So I think I was about 10, maybe a little bit younger than that. And we stayed in a hotel on the northern side of Georgia that was so rat infested, flea infested, cockroaches everywhere that we napped for about 2.5 hours, got up and just left.
Interesting.
So it's like
Gross.
it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. My dad's like, "Okay, let's get up, let's move. Come on, get all your stuff. We're just going. And I think at that point I was like, I don't feel well, but I'm okay, but I don't feel well. And I think I puked about 3 times that day.
You puked? What'd you puke from?
Yeah. I when I was a kid, I got motion sick real easy. I even like driving from Chicago up to Michigan, I still had motion sickness issues.
Well, that sucks because I didn't.
I having a car trip was never a good thing for me. I still can't stand like several hours in a car. I can do like 4 hours in a car. I can't do anything more than that. Because
what about airplanes?
Airplanes are not so bad for me because I usually have something. I'm not forced to do or pay attention to anything. I usually have a book or a movie or something.
You could be
I'm
a passenger in
on.
a car and just start ordering Ubers.
That's true. I could. But I'm not the biggest fan. But the reason I do bring it up is because there was a diplomat from Russia that was in North Korea. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but he was scheduled to return home over a year ago. But because of the pandemic, they were forced to stay in the Russian consulate in the capital of North Korea,
Pyongyang.
And they said, okay, fine. You know, they basically said, we want to go home. We have to go home. You know, we want to go back to Moscow. So the North Korean government said, well, if you can get there, you can go.
Moscow. Holy fuck.
Yeah. They basically said, if you can get back to Russia, you can go. We'll open the border especially for you, but we're not going to help you get there. So they took a train, 23 hours. They then took a bus. And then the last part of their journey, they had to take a purpose-built rail car that was essentially...
I'm not sure what just happened. Where did everyone... What in the world?
I don't know what that was. That was weird.
Everyone just kind of left, but we're still alive. I don't know what happened to Ogre.
Okay. Everything shut down on me.
Yeah,
Like we totally had a break in communications.
I don't know what happened. Ogre, join us.
Yeah.
I can't do this by myself.
Right. But so the last leg of their journey to cross from North Korea
There we
into
go. He's
Russia.
coming back in.
Okay, he's coming back. Cool.
Was it something I said?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But the last leg of their journey from North Korea into Russia, they had to push a rail car by hand across a railroad bridge over a river into Russia to the nearest town, which was over 1.5 miles away. There were 6 people, including 3 adults, including a 3-year-old who was just sitting there happy and wide-eyed as they're pushing a cart across a railroad bridge into Russia so that they could make it to Vladivostok.
They should have got one of those pump
get
carts.
a plane to Moscow. It's actually quite funny. They have all their crap on the front of this. Like it literally just looks like the back of a flatbed truck with a couple of seats in the back, and they're just pushing.
Putin cut us off.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you got any games or any laws or anything for us tonight, Preacher?
Any laws?
Let me double check here.
No, you don't? Okay.
Yeah, don't look too hard.
I might have 1 or 2.
I'm pretty sure your cat's dead. I haven't seen that thing move.
Yeah, I got a couple. If you want. We'll do.
Holy shit! I think she is dead. You dead?
Here, kitty.
Oh, did you guys see that other people are starting to do the Gorilla Glue thing? Like, I accidentally put it in my
goodness.
She's alive.
I'm sorry that they're stupid.
I'm pretty sure the first person did it on purpose just to get some attention. Then people are following after because, like, oh, look, I need attention too.
Nope, sorry. You get no sympathy. You get nothing.
Fucking idiots.
Good day, sir.
All of them.
Nothing.
You get
this is when Darwinism needs to take over.
Just take just take the warning labels off of everything. Survival of the fittest. If you want, I do have a couple of laws for you, by the way.
All right, let's hear them.
So the first 3 all start with the same letter. The first 3 states will all start with the same letter.
Montana, Maine, and Missouri.
In a city, I have to qualify it because it's kind of weird. In a city, a well-known city in this state, it is illegal for anyone to, quote, operate any open saloon within the city or its police jurisdiction, end quote. It is illegal for anyone to, quote, operate any open saloon within the city or its police jurisdiction, end quote.
You want the city or the state?
If you can give me the city, but I'm looking for the state.
Oh, okay.
Can we get a region, please?
This one's in the southeast, the southeastern region.
The SE. Let's go with Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah, when I say southeast, I mean like the old South, the old Confederacy, Mississippi River over to
Confederacy.
Tennessee and South.
North Carolina.
Region.
I thought you were going to say North Korea. I was going to be like, that's not a state.
No. Not yet.
It's in a state of decay.
So we got Georgia, we got North Carolina, we got Georgia, Tennessee. It is in Mobile, Alabama.
Oh,
Alabama. It is illegal to operate any open saloon. Mobile, yeah.
Just in case you guys forgot.
When you have to go potty, stop and go right away.
Thank you for that informative thing.
Is it legal to operate a closed saloon?
I don't know. It says any open saloon. So I
wonder if it's acceptable.
I wonder if it's like an enclosed area as opposed to like an open bar.
Good point.
I wonder if it's
I think if the doors are open, it's open.
I mean, I would agree. That would make sense, but I don't know.
Or like a little tiki hut type thing.
Yeah.
So
the first state So the first state was Alabama. So remember, the first three all have the same, begin with the same letter. So in this state, number 2, in this state,
Alberta.
it is illegal to hunt a bird, fish, or other mammal and, quote, knowingly permit an edible portion to go to waste, end quote. It is
Alaska.
illegal to knowingly permit an edible portion of a fish, bird, or other mammal to go to waste.
Ooh, Alaska's a good guess. But I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Arizona because things seem sparse there.
That's probably right.
Okay. So Alaska, Arizona, a lot of people saying Alaska. It is Arizona. Way to go, Doc.
Yes!
It is
Look at me
Arizona.
go.
In the state of Arizona, it is illegal to hunt for food and knowingly permit an edible portion to go to waste. It is to curb the amount of
Yeah, but I mean,
carrion for
technically
animals.
nothing goes to waste.
I mean, it's to prevent carrion and rot to
Detroit.
knowingly pervade and permit disease to openly be spread amongst arid areas.
Yes.
At least that's the basis for the law. All right, number three. And in this particular city, this is again a particular city, but again, we're talking about a state. I'm looking for the state.
Begins with an A.
The state begins with an A. In this particular city, feeding any alcoholic beverage to a moose is a very serious offense.
Definitely Alaska, because
we
I
do
think
this
that's the
one?
only state that begins with an A that has moose.
Alaska.
Mooses?
cat moose.
Moosesises? Moosesai?
Moosei? Moosey? And yes, you are correct. It is Alaska. In
It
the
had
city
to
of
be Alaska.
Fairbanks, Alaska.
I'm pretty sure Ogre has checked out.
Yes.
All right. And I got one more for you.
Does it start with an A?
This one is from the West Coast. This one is not the same. This is not the same letter. It is a different letter. But people in Carmel, in this state, were apparently prohibited from eating or selling ice cream on public streets until Clint Eastwood became the mayor in 1987 and repealed the silly law.
Vic. Vic, this is all
California.
you.
People in Carmel were apparently prohibited from eating or selling ice cream on public streets in this state until Clint Eastwood became the mayor in
I
1987
feel like it can't be
and repealed
California.
the silly law.
It said West
Maybe-
Coast, wasn't it? I thought
It
was
is West
Flint.
Coast. It is a West
Maybe
Coast city.
Nevada. Like,
I
is
think
it
it's California.
actually part of the coast?
Unless I'm thinking of Sonny Bono. And then he talked to a chair.
He talked to a chair. What?
Vic says California.
And his pants got down.
So I'm going to go with California as well.
And his belt is
'Cause
underneath his armpits.
He's a pretty big Clint Eastwood fan.
It is correct. It is Carmel by the Sea. It is California.
Wow.
Yep.
Ooh.
What a dumb law.
I know
Anyways.
it's so stupid, but that's all I got for now. That's all I got for now.
I hope you guys got your pens and papers ready because
Jeez, I
we
gotta move.
are going to play a game.
Yay! Let's play a game.
All right. This game is the Black Sheep Bravo video game cover guessing game. So I hope you guys know your video games because that's what we're guessing tonight.
Defender.
What is Defender?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You get 1 point for getting the answer correct. Some of
By
these
Ogre's
are
Extra Uvula.
specific. What?
I didn't realize this was by Ogre's Extra Uvula.
Oh yeah, it's ribbed for his pleasure.
Okay.
Extra.
Yes, you're only born with one. You have an extra. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go.
Sure.
Here is number 1. What is this game? This one should be pretty easy because it's the most popular game. You get a point there, Mr. Preacher. And Ogre, I'll give that to you. Even though I'm looking for specifics, I'm gonna give it to you because you have no idea what version this is. But this is
That
Grand
is
Theft
GTA
Auto
5.
5. But from
Franklin's on
here
the
on out,
bottom.
we're looking for specifics, though.
Yeah.
You had to say
Actually, Lindsay Lohan ended up suing because the woman on the left there, the blonde, apparently was too much in her likeness, although she lost the lawsuit.
Well, yeah, because she's a cunt and it looks nothing like her.
Yeah.
All right, what game is this? This is a gimme. Everyone knows this one.
Everybody should know this
Played
one.
this game. This is probably the most downloaded game of all time. Yep, you both get a point. You know, we're probably gonna have to skip straight to the tiebreaker question here because I think that it might
I
be
doubt it.
tie at the end. Yeah, I see. Even Linda knows this is Minecraft. Look at her go. Yes, of course. Everyone knows it's Minecraft.
Minecraft.
What a great game! I've spent so many hours in that game. All right, here we go. What
mean?
is this?
Doc, what do you mean even Linda knows?
What game is this? This one has to be specific.
So you're awake now.
You got it, preacher. Ogre, do you know this one?
I'm trying to remember what it which one this is.
Ogre?
Is it 4? Is it game 4 in the series, or is it game 5 in the series? I think it's technically game 5.
I'm gonna give Ogre a point.
Was it
He got Elder Scrolls.
That's not bad. Yeah, it's
I'll
Elder
give that
Scrolls.
to him. That's fair. But it is
It is technically Elder
Skyrim.
Scrolls.
Elder
It is
Scrolls.
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh yeah, the old classic.
One of my favorite games of all time. Well, on the N64, it is my favorite game.
Yeah.
Preacher gets a point. And Ogre, what do you got for me?
The old split screen where
This
you
guy.
always got caught screen peeking.
Oh, all the time. I was
All the time.
I was so good at this game that I got beat up from my brothers by it, and I didn't even care because I was just so fucking good. It's not actually James Bond something. It's GoldenEye 007. There's no James Bond in the title.
Yep.
But yes, it is James Bond. And I killed my
Because he
dad all
killed
the
me
time too. Yeah, I would make people not play with me because I was so good at it. All right, this one you have to be specific. I'm not going to accept Mario because we all know it's Mario.
I'm trying to remember the exact one.
I don't think it's this.
Oh, what is that? That says, where's Waldo?
No.
Oh, Mario World, Mario 64, Mario Land. We have all the answers here tonight, folks. This is, in fact,
Super Mario,
Mario 64. No one's getting a point.
You wanted really specific.
Yes, I wanted really specific for that last one. What game is this? Another top game. Everyone knows this one. Ogre gets a point.
Oh shoot! Is it?
Did everyone play this game? Oh, did Preacher not play this game?
No, I didn't play this game.
Oh my goodness. Well, the first answer is
Yeah.
out there, so you cannot get this one. Oh, wait, you had that written down, though.
Yeah.
See that you had that written down. All right.
So-
Yes, this is, in fact, World of Warcraft.
Leroy
for like
Jenkins.
20 minutes, and I was like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, what's this game? This is my favorite game and my favorite series of all time.
You want the full title since you're really being specific?
Coming in Preacher gets it as well. We are at a tie game here, folks. This is neck and neck.
I hated
Halo.
that fucking.
Have
I
Combat Evolved.
hated that fucking library.
Wow.
Xbox came out. I was in my 20s. Dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was 29 in like 363 days, but still.
Oh man. Yes, this is in fact Halo Combat Evolved. All right. What is this one?
Oh, yes. One of the greatest puzzle games ever.
Preacher instantly got it. And hold it up just slightly. Got it. Wow, Preacher and Ogre got this.
The cake is a lie.
The flood
The
was
cake
the best
is a
part
lie.
about Halo. I do agree.
If you want to know how much of a nerd I am, I actually used that as a sermon illustration one time.
Nerd.
cake is a lie.
Linda said, "Fall in the hole." That's incorrect.
The fall of this.
Jillian said, "No idea." That's also incorrect. LOL.
Yeah, the flood. Okay, I just remembered a library more.
Library was my favorite. All right, here we go. This is
Portal.
Portal. How do you
Portal.
guys not know what Portal is?
Yeah.
Were you born in a barn?
Because they're not nerds.
One of the
I
best
guess.
puzzle games ever.
So,
Well, maybe. I think the best puzzle game might be Tetris.
I wouldn't call that a puzzle game.
But you're putting pieces together. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Specifically, I need a
Oh, crap.
specific title. From the PlayStation era, this is my favorite game. From PlayStation. All right, let's see your answers. What do you guys got? Hold it up slightly.
Gotta be...
Oh, Ogre, that's incorrect.
I'm guessing this one. I'm not 100% sure because I don't play a lot of these games.
That one, Preacher.
It is that one? Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't
it
100%
is
sure.
Final Fantasy VII.
Linda, you are not wrong. Final Fantasy 223. They make so many of these things.
But this one was by far the best. And
Oh, that's the remake. That's the one that just came out last year.
well, I was going for the original either way. I haven't gotten the remake, and I probably will soon because I want to play it. Another
yes.
great video game series.
Yes. This was actually one of my favorites, believe it or not.
What, the first one?
Yeah.
Wow. First one was lame.
Which might be funny because it's actually a Muslim guy killing a whole bunch of Christians.
Do you know this one? Hold it up a little bit more. You got it. Holy cow. You're down by one. One more to go. If you can get this last one, Ogre, and Preacher misses it, you guys will tie. If not, Preacher's going to win. Unfortunately.
Running out of ink.
This is, in fact, Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm. Although I think Black Flag was probably the best one.
Great series. I like the Ezio series the most,
yes,
personally.
Yep.
But all of them were pretty great. All right. Oh, that was the last one.
No, I lose.
Anyways, here's a tiebreaker. Anyways, I'll let you guys bet your points. So, Preacher has 9 points and Ogre has 8. You guys can bet your points if you want to win.
Okay, 3.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's going to be Price is Right, so I don't know how these points are going to really matter.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. How much money did Pac-Man make?
Holy cow.
How
Are you
much
talking
did
in today's
Pac-Man-
dollars? Or are you talking in...
No, just
How much
everyday's
money
dollars.
did it
How
make?
much money did it make
Wow.
all time? This wasn't a one and done type thing. People came back to the arcade and spent hundreds of dollars playing this game.
Oh, yeah.
How
I
much
mean,
money do you
it's
think was spent?
probably
Write it down. Write your answer.
Oh,
Ogre coming in with a solid 50 million.
I think it's gonna be some crazy
83 billion.
I did say 10 billion.
10 billion.
I mean, if you're talking the original Pac-Man games plus all the ones on like
Katie said $72. I'm gonna
like
go ahead and throw
PlayStation,
because that's not anywhere close.
I mean, I think I remember seeing them on like Nintendo, on PlayStation, on like I don't know about Xbox, but I know I've
Well,
seen those.
the answer is 14.
How many letters are in the Greek alphabet? What?
Oh, wait, what? I don't know. I don't know why that didn't change. The answer is 14 billion, though.
Wow.
But that's not how many letters in the Greek alphabet. That's how much money Pac-Man made, which is an incredible amount of money, considering it was like came out in the 80s before I was even born.
Yeah. That's nuts. That is nuts.
So crazy.
Holy shit.
All right.
That's a lot of bread.
Pull up my toast here.
$14 billion. That's enough to start a country, have a military. You'd be set with 14 billion.
Yeah, I think you'd be set with one.
I think many people could be set with 14 billion.
Ah, fuck them. All for me.
Well, I think that's about going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for participating in our game, and we will do our checkouts or final thoughts. And we're going to start with Ogre because Preacher usually has a toast for us. So Ogre, go ahead and take it away.
Yep.
Don't forget Monday Motivation, 7 p.m. right here, wherever you're at. And the exciting, always exciting annual Tournament of Bad continues.
Oh, I love that game. I'm so excited.
I think we're in the Dock Regional Monday night.
Nice.
So there you go.
So definitely join and participate.
Yes, that's right. Tell your friends. Call in. Well, not call in, but comment in and have some thrills. Let's see. What's my checkout tonight?
Final thought.
Oh, keep moving forward. Break through any barriers because it's not where you've been, it's where you're going.
Who are you?
This strange semi-motivational ogre is weird and complicated.
I don't like it.
To me.
It doesn't suit you. Don't do that again. I'm just kidding. Keep it up.
I'm like an onion. I'm very
okay.
smelly.
I'm gonna go
smelly
next, and then Preacher will take us out.
Ogres of layers.
My final thought is, think before you have kids, because you'll find yourself one day listening to stuff like this.
When you have to go potty, stop and go right away. Flush and wash and be on your way.
No less than 200 times in one day. That's what I got.
Let's get ready for
Preacher to
you.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Kitty.
All right. So here we go. This one is for you guys. Life may throw us punches and knock us on our ass. Real friends are there to ease the pain and somehow make you laugh. Sláinte, gentlemen.
Cheers.
All right, don't scratch me when I put you down this time, fuckface.
Cat sounds angry. Got an angry pussy there. All right. Well, thanks again for tuning in and not tuning out. Join us again live on Monday for Monday Motivation, and we'll be here doing it all again next Friday. So we will see you then. Till then,
Bye.
deuces, motherfucker.
Don't forget Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the spot. 7 a.m.
Central.
Central Time. That's right.